what it is and what it ain't. I'm gonna let y'all know what I think. But first, you gotta hit that post notification bell button so you'll been in the loop every time I drop a new video. This your boy Goldmouth Shorty. Let me get straight down to business, man. Today we finna talk about this gun violence that's going on in the hip hop industry, man. So get your popcorn, sit back and relax, and make sure you check out my affiliate links. Make sure you cash out your boy at least $1 to my cash app, MAGPROMO, Mad Promo. Hey man, yeah, dog, we got to talk about this gun violence, man. They say ever since 2018, at least one rapper been dying every year, but it seems like one rapper been dying every month. You know what I mean? Because it seems like ever since Young Dolph died, it's been a trending thing. You know, rappers getting caught up out of town, and you know they getting laid up on by the ops, getting killed, man, rather than Chicago, Memphis, Florida. You know what I mean? It don't even matter, man. We just lost Wiz the Wizard. We lost Rolling Bands. We lost Jada Youngin. You know what I mean? We done lost so many rappers. You know what I mean? It's hard to keep up, like I said, man. You know what I mean? I can't much remember all the rappers. You know what I mean? But I'm going to play y'all a clip from CNN where they talking about all the rappers that died, like Pop Smoke and, you know, PMB, Rock. You know what I mean? The list go on and on and on and on, man. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to play the clip. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Just chill.
Gun violence has killed at least one rapper every year since 2018. CNN. The death of rapper PNB Rock in Los Angeles this week stunned the hip-hop community, but brought up familiar conversations that have been taking place for years. The rapper was shot while eating with his girlfriend at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles in what appears to be a robbery, according to Los Angeles Police Department Chief Michelle Moore. Notably, Moore said a picture of the pair's meal had been posted on Instagram, with the location tagged. PNB Rock isn't the first rapper to die by gun violence, but his death is another addition to a trend that dates back to at least 2018. Each year since then, gun violence, whether through robbery or disagreement, has killed at least one rapper who was either already famous or on the cusp of crossover fame. The PPL around these rappers gained so much. It's time to start really reminding them over and over. At least try to put your foot down if you care. Tell them, you're not loved like you think you are. You're prey. In a world full of predators. What's not clicking? Rapper Nicki Minaj tweeted after PNB Rock's death. Her tweets and the organic conversations among other artists and fans on social media speak to common issues in hip-hop, masculinity, security and handling rising fame. Read more. The amount of non-reported robbery attempts dealing with rappers are ridiculous. Hella rappers don't even speak on it cause some feel it's embarrassing to admit or speak on. Rappers literally being targeted out there and PPL trying in broad daylight, podcast host and entertainer DJ Academics tweeted Monday. PNB Rock previously spoke with DJ Academics about an attempted robbery when he was out with his girlfriend and daughter. It appears the rapper, who hails from Philadelphia, did not have security when he was at Roscoe's Monday. He now joins the list of rappers who were victims of gun violence. Here are some other notable names of artists killed since 2018. 2018, XXXTentacion. XXXTentacion was gunned down in June 18, 2018, in an apparent robbery as he left a motorsports store in Deerfield Beach, Florida. 4 men were arrested that same year in connection with the rapper's killing. The 20-year-old was wildly popular at the time of his death. He rocketed to fame after his song, Look at Me, went viral on social media and SoundCloud in 2016. He went on to be featured in XXL Magazine's 2017 freshman class alongside other up-and-coming artists. His album premiered at #1 when it was released in March 2018, according to Billboard.
Man, y'all hear that, man? Ever since 2018, man, rappers been falling off, dropping dead like flies, you know what I mean? And it's kind of crazy, bro, because, you know, Lil Tim killed King Von. You got Trouble, he dead. And you got a lot of other rappers that done died, man, and they was on their way, you know what I mean? But I'm going to play some more of the clip, man. Y'all tell me what you think.
Premiered at #1 when it was released in March 2018, according to Billboard. The album's single, Sad, peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100 and spent 15 weeks on the charts, according to Billboard. Right after his death, Sad moved from number 52 to number 1 on Billboard's Hot 100 chart. The song was the first posthumous number 1 for a lead soloist since the Notorious B.I.G.'s Mo Money Mo Problems in 1997, according to Billboard. The rapper was not without controversy. He was accused of homophobia after telling a story on a podcast of choking and severely beating a cellmate he suspected was gay while they both were housed in a juvenile detention center. He had also been awaiting trial for a domestic violence incident involving his pregnant girlfriend. 2019. Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle, an award-winning hip-hop artist and philanthropist, was shot at least 10 times on March 31, 2019, in Los Angeles. The rapper's last message on Twitter read, "Having strong enemies is a blessing." It was later found that a conversation about snitching preceded his fatal shooting, according to a released grand jury testimony. Authorities said Eric Holder fired the shots that killed Nipsey and wounded 2 other people. Holder, 29, previously pleaded not guilty in May 2019. While Nipsey had been well known on the underground circuit, he was gaining a mainstream following just before his death. A year earlier, he launched the first Marathon Clothing Smart store on West Slauson Avenue in Los Angeles. Nipsey also owned the Marathon Agency marketing company, investment firm SC Commercial Ventures and the record labels Proud to Pay and All Money In No Money Out Records, according to Press Atlantic Records. The 33-year-old was nominated for Best Rap Album during the 2019 Grammys for the only studio album he ever released, Victory Lap. He lost to Cardi B. Beyond his music and businesses, Nipsey was a member of the Rollin' 60s neighborhood Crips, but spoke out against rappers who would boast of purported gang affiliations to stunt or look cool. Not because he wished them any violence, but to remind them that for too many young people, joining a gang was about survival. 2020. Pop Smoke. New York rapper Pop Smoke was fatally shot during a home invasion at a Hollywood Hills, California, residence on February 19, 2020. Several people were detained and released following the rapper's death. Witnesses told investigators that between 2 and 6 people broke into the home, one of them wearing a mask, Los Angeles Police Department Captain Steve Lurie said at the time. 5 people were ultimately arrested in connection with the slaying, 2 of whom were identified as juveniles. The 20-year-old was enjoying the success of his sophomore mixtape, Meet the Woo 2, the week before his killing. The project debuted at number 7 on the Billboard 200.
Yeah, man, I want to say R.I.P. to that boy Mo 3, that boy Doe B, that boy Snooty Wild, and every other person that died in the hands of another man with this gun violence, man. It got to stop, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to continue on, but yeah, I want to say R.I.P., man, to everybody, even D-Money, man. You know what I mean? Everybody lost their lives, man. We want to say R.I.P. to them.
The project debuted at number 7 on the Billboard 200 album charts. Pop's Meet the Woo tour was scheduled to kick off with a sold-out show in Washington, D.C., on March 2, 2020. His posthumous album, Shoot for the Stars Aim for the Moon, was released in July 2020. In a 2019 New York Times profile, the artist talked about his life before he found fame, describing his teen years as high risk, high reward. 2020. King Von. Chicago rapper King Von was one of 2 people fatally shot November 6, 2020, during an early morning exchange of gunfire outside an Atlanta hookah lounge, authorities said. 2 groups of men had been arguing in a parking lot around 3:30 a.m. and shots were fired, authorities said. 4 other people were wounded by gunfire, according to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, which investigated the shooting because police officers also fired their weapons. Timothy Leaks, 22, was arrested in connection with the rapper's death. The Atlanta Police Homicide Unit had arrest warrants against Leaks for felony murder. 2 other men were also taken into custody in connection to the shooting, according to CNN affiliate WXIA-TV. A week before his death, Von had released his debut studio album, Welcome to O-Block. His posthumous sophomore album, What It Means to Be King, was released March 4, 2022, and debuted at number 1 on Billboard's top R&B hip-hop albums chart, according to Billboard. 2021. Young Dolph. Memphis-based rapper Young Dolph was fatally shot while buying cookies on November 17, 2021. The 36-year-old rapper was at Makita's homemade butter cookies in Memphis when someone drove up and shot him, police said at the time. 3 men were arrested in connection with Dolph's death. Authorities identified them as Justin Johnson, 23, Shondale Barnett, 27, and Cornelius Smith, 32. Memphis Police Chief C.J. Davis said additional arrests could possibly be made as the investigation into Young Dolph's death continues.
Jeez, man, you done heard it, man. All these deaths since 2018, man. Not to mention we done lost OG Double D. We lost a lot of more rappers, man, in this game, man, from gun violence, bro. You know what I mean? We can't even count them all. R.I.P. to that boy Mo 3. R.I.P. to PNB Rock, man. And I'm out of here. Peace.